Hello everyone and welcome back to some Forza Motorsport 7 once again, and it's an interesting video. It's also a really weird time because I randomly decided to do a build on the fair lady there in the background, and yeah, there's a new update that just popped up for Forza 7, so I thought I'd go ahead and take a look at it, and it's because it's a very important update for people like me that enjoy drifting, and obviously for people like the TUS squad, all those guys that actually do competitive drifting in this game. This is a very good update, and I'll show you guys why that is in just a second. However, as my new build for today, I wanted to buy this. This thing here is a Corvette ZR1, a C6. I wanted to buy it. I saw it in the specialty dealer here, so I was like, you know what, this would be a perfect car for today's video. It's got a ton of power. So a lot of the options that I'm going to add to it won't really do anything to the power of this thing. So I was like, you know what? I don't have one, so let's go ahead and buy it. Now, the main thing about the new update that came out, it is, if I go to the upgrade shop and I go to, I'm going to guess it's platform and handling, and I put on the drift. Okay, I'll show you this message again. The drift springs and dampers. Now, what this will end up doing, it doesn't really do a lot of stuff, as you can see from here. It just adds a tiny little bit of camber for the front and the rear wheels, as you can see here. I don't know if it does change the toe at all. It doesn't look like it, or if it's so tiny that you won't be able to tell the difference. But basically, with this new kit, you have the option to change your steering angle. I think with this kit already on, without me even tuning the car or anything. So actually, I can just go into the tune car from here. I completely forgot about that. But if I go here, and I'll show you guys, if you go into alignment, you now have an extra sort of line here which you can adjust your steering angle. So that's kind of cool. Now, obviously, if I bring this down, I won't be able to, like, the way the steering angle works, for people that don't understand, is it lets you pretty much turn the wheels or change the steering lock to be higher than standard, pretty much, and that's what these drift-friendly mods do. So I'm gonna keep this the way it is. I'm not gonna change anything in the alignment. I'm not gonna add any sort of tune onto this thing. I'm gonna keep it exactly the way it is right now, and I will leave it like that. So again, this is on. I will have a few parts here and there. Actually, is this okay? Most of these are pretty much enabled already as is. The race spec things. I'm gonna add a roll cage to it just because I want to. I think it's gonna look kind of decent. I also kind of want to go ahead. How much does this thing go for? It's not that bad. Actually, this is already put on, isn't it? £2,800. Okay, I'll keep it the way it is. Any visual changes that we can do to it, I'll be perfectly happy to do it. We can actually engine swap this thing to what? To a 5.9 liter racing V8. All right, cool. Well, I'm definitely not gonna turn this into an all-wheel drive because that'll just break pretty much anything. Again, like I did say, I'm not going to add any more power to this thing because I don't think it needs it at all. For our tires, I'm going to... Okay, it's on sports tires as it is, so I'm going to keep those on. I'm not going to go with race tires. It's on 305s at the front and 355s on the rear, so they're very thick tires. It does, again, have 600 horsepower, so I don't think it should be it should be a problem with this thing, the way it handles. I will put on some extra parts here. Should I change it? You know, I'll leave the transmission the way it is. I'll add some parts that will sort of help me out with this thing a little bit. I think if I put the racing diff on, it'll automatically be locked. I don't know exactly if it is or not. If not, then I'll just go unlock it completely right now, and then we'll drive it like that. I think it does go to 175, I think it is. Oh, maybe not. I was wrong. So bring that up. And then bring that up as well. So we completely lock our diff for this. I think that's pretty much it for everything else. Everything is pretty much bought. And again, for power wise, I'm not going to do anything. I will, however, change the flywheel to a nice racing flywheel here. Nice and lightweight. And that's pretty much it. Again, I'm not going to do anything else to this car. Visually, I don't like, we can't really change a lot of stuff visually, I don't think, on this thing. So I'll just show you guys real quick here. It's just pretty much some Forza bits and pieces here, and that's pretty much it. Should I change the wheels? I don't really know if I want to change the wheels. I kind of like these. However, I do also like the wheels that I usually choose on this car. I'll probably go with those just because they're a little bit more interesting on it. And yeah, I'll be right back. Let me find them. There they are. these HREs is pretty much what I usually put on my C6 Corvettes. I've done the, like, all the way back into Forza Horizon 2. I've had these wheels on this car, and I think they look really, really good. But yeah, let's actually try this thing and actually test out how the steering angle mods work for this. Also, what they ended up doing, which is something I'll do while I'm in game, they've changed the actual hood of or pretty much the drift hood, to be able to accept some more information up on the screen to show you how you're driving. So I could probably keep Suzuka because it'll be kind of interesting to go around those corners, but I think we'll make it so I can take some tighter corners as well and see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and that's the wrong thing. I did not mean to do that. Race setup. Let's go to a different track real quick here. Something that's a little bit easier and something that's a little bit smaller that I can make my way around. Silverstone's easy. It has that little section there, but I don't know if it works if I do it in reverse. Regardless, there's Lime Rock has a tiny little section there that I could possibly do. There's actually loads of sections everywhere pretty much I could possibly try to do. The school circuit of this track is very, very good, which I might try out, which actually makes a perfect track to drive on. So I'll keep this at like 2 laps, and then I'll come back and I'll probably change to a different. You know what? 3 laps. Let's do that. Everything else is pretty much good. Sunny, everything's sunny. Nice, cool. Let's go. Okay, I need to put this on. I need to put the drift hood on and actually show you guys, because it shows you more than just your actual points that you get. It shows you your angle, it shows you your line, and it shows you your speed as well. So you can get, like, if anybody's doing like a spectator mode of this, like if anybody's doing like actual competition drifting in this game, and if somebody's watching it as a spectator, they can see the points that you get on the side. And they can see how good your line is, they can see how good your speed is, your entry, all that sort of stuff. They can see that with just by being, just by looking at the screen. And that's it. Like, they don't really have to sort of base it on their own opinion. It's there on the screen, and they can see how good or bad you're actually doing. So I'm gonna go ahead, before I start this off, I am gonna go into my options, go to my hood, try to see if I can find myself the drift hood. There it is. Put that on. Click OK. And there we go. Look at it on the right. Obviously, I'm not going to get any points now, but there you go. You can see what my speed is and everything. It's got so much front end grip. Also, really quick thing, I just want to see what the actual steering mod does for this car. Oh my god, look at that! That is absolutely insane. That's what all drift cars should have been like in games. Look at it! That looks mental. It's even realistic where I guess where the outside tire just slides. Oh wow, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Now this thing has a ton of power. I'm honestly like kind of like, before you were like sort of afraid that you were gonna lose your slides every time you were sliding. But now it's like almost impossible to spin out. It literally is like almost impossible to spin out. That's mad. My line is very, very bad, first of all. Oh my god, I can like save any slide I want. Look at my line, look how terrible my line is. My line is so bad. Oh, come on. Why'd you take away my points? I knew this thing has way more than enough power. I can't really, like, pay attention to what my scoring system says, because then I won't be able to pay attention to the way I'm driving, so... Oh my god, man. Like, it just feels so much better. It feels so much better than before, because again, you could just sort of throw it in. You have the okay, throw it in a bit too much out without a lot of angle. So you have the confidence to throw your cars into corners now and know that you're gonna save them on the way out anyway. You know what I mean? Like before, it's just like, it was sketchy, especially when you're like learning to, look at that, when you're sort of like just learning to drift, and it was just awful for people, especially for me. Like when I was like first playing this game, or pretty much any previous Forza, because the handling physics haven't really changed a lot between like this Forza and Forza 5, for example. They've changed a little bit, they definitely have, but they haven't changed that much. Am I supposed to be further out? Okay, so this corner right here, you have to take all the way on the outside, by the looks of things. It's mad. It's mad how good it is. It really is. I'm a terrible drifter in this game. Like, I'm playing with a controller right now. If I played with a wheel, I would be absolutely terrible. But I think it would be a lot easier now. Because before, when I used to play this game, again, I was like, I felt like really sluggish when I was sort of driving like that. You know what I really want to do, actually? I want to go ahead and change the circuit. And I can't do that unless I quit. I'm gonna go ahead and change the circuit to... I'll probably do like Suzuka or something. And I want to try something really quick. I want to try and see what it's like from cockpit view. Because if you have that much angle and you get yourself that far sideways, how is that going to actually look when you're in cockpit? Because there's no actual like head turn, like motion. Like you can do with a mod on Assetto Corsa, for example. You can get like your what's it called? I can't remember exactly. Like real view motion. I don't really know exactly, but it literally turns your head when you're drifting, so you can see out the window, like to your right or left, depending on like the type of slide that you're in. And it's interesting because in this game, that's not a thing. So you're going to have to somehow drift, change gears, hit the clutch, everything like that. Even when you're like on the wheel, and somehow still manage to go ahead and look, like change your view to your right or your left when you're sliding, if you actually want to see where you're going. So I think that's gonna be interesting. I really want to see what that looks like. So I don't really know what circuit. I'll do Suzuka again, as I like Suzuka. I think Suzuka's a decent track. I will, however, do the East Course, because the East Course is nice and easy to do, and it's short. So I'll select that, and we'll hop back in on the track. So it is really interesting. This car also has a ton of grip on the front end. It has so much grip. So there's no chance I can actually lose control of this car. It's so difficult to lose control of this car. Again, it's got 355s in the rear, so it's got a ton of grip on the rear end. And it's got, what was it, 305s in the front, which is just stupid. I think this car would be perfect, if I was completely honest with you, with maybe like 285s and like 255s in the front. I think that would be, it'd be really slippery then. Definitely wouldn't have the grip that it has now, obviously. But I think that would make it a little bit, like, the power that it puts down is good, but the tires, they cope with it really well. And if I kind of want it to be a little bit more out there. So how do I change view again in this game? Is it just, okay. So I have to actually do this with my right stick, or else I can't see where I'm going, so. Alright, let's throw it down. I didn't even go fast enough at all there. I'm still not going like full angle though. Still not going full angle. Look at that. I can't see anything. Oh my god, the A-pillar's in the way as well. That doesn't help. Look at that angle though, like, that is unreal. Oh man, I think I love drifting in this game now. And I love that the way this is coming back on Forza Horizon 4 as well, so this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be really fun. Oh my god, I can't wait. It makes anyone now that used to be a terrible drifter in this game actually look good, because they can save any slide. But then again, this is how it's supposed to be. This makes so much more sense. Oh, I would throw it in way too hard. I used to do that all the time back on Gran Turismo. Just throwing it, like just literally just going in so hard in that corner. Oh, went off the track. My bad, my bad, my bad. This is dumb. I can still sort of see, because I'm not going like full angle. You can see like my angle is like... Whoa, I actually managed... I didn't even spin it out. I didn't even spin it all the way. I was still holding that. Somehow, I was still holding that. You know what? I take it back with the tire size. I think this tire size... Literally all you have to do is just follow the driving line. I think that's the best line to take to get the most points. I don't think it'll be the best line to take for some of the actual competition modes. You know, it'd be really cool though if you do have the driving line, or not the driving line on, but like if you have your drift hood up or whatever, and you're doing the whole competition thing, right? I think you should be allowed to have cones on the track that show you where your clipping points are supposed to be. I think that should be a thing. I don't know now if that happens on some of the tracks, but I don't think it does. So I think that's the next thing. If they want to continue to... My angle is like maxed out. I'm paying attention to only my angle just so I can see. Like I get it. I get that thing to 10 like all the time. I'm not good at holding it there because I'm playing on a controller and I'm a bit too sketched out because I'm still not used to this whole crazy angle. But my angle and line are mostly good. My speed is okay. Damn, this is really fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is really fun. This is like the best update that they've done in such a long time on Forza. It's such a good update. So good. Well, I definitely can't wait for this to come in Forza Horizon 4 as well, and it's literally just made this game a lot more enjoyable for me. It really has. I love this update. I really do. So, I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's gonna make me come back to play this game. If you guys want to see more Forza 7 on the channel, go ahead and smash that like button. No, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more, because obviously I will be bringing out more. If you want to keep up to date with it, then the best way to do it is by subscribing to the channel. And also, I haven't asked for likes in a while, so can we please get at least, alright, can we get 2 likes on this video? That would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time with a different video. I'll probably do a build or something on this channel, which is something that I don't think I've ever... I have done builds on this channel. And also the drift update, by the way, or the steering wheel, or not steering wheel, what am I talking about? The steering angle tuning option or upgrade option that you can do isn't available for every car. So don't go around trying to put it on your like front wheel drive Honda Civic, because I don't think it's going to work. I think it's only specific to some cars, or actually it will be specific to most cars, except for a few or a selection of few cars that you won't be able to put it on. So do I know exactly what the cars are going to be? No, I don't. But the majority of the cars in this game that are pretty much front engine rear wheel drive, or mid engine rear wheel drive, or I think even rear engine rear wheel drive, I think you should be able to put the steering angle kit on. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.